guys, it's your girl Jasmine. Welcome back onto my channel, and today on Jasmine Builds, I'm going to teach you guys how to build your own Adoptme pets in your house. That is right. I'm going to teach you guys how to do this step by step, and it is one of my most requested videos. So here we go. Here is part 1 on how to do that. And just an FYI, this is my friend's secret hideaway, and we're going to be building in her house today. So here we go. Alright, so we're going to start off with one of the easier pets, and that would be the Panda. We're going to take out the simple shapes. 2 large disc circles is what you're going to take out, and they're going to be completely white. Next, we're going to take out the smaller disc, and that's going to be the Panda's ears, so those are going to be black. Next, I'm going to do the eyes, and for the eyes, I'm going to use the large wood bowls, and I'm going to turn the bowl black, just like that. And I'm just going to adjust the ears a little bit. And of course, it has to be a chair, so we're going to go ahead and take our beanbag out, and we're going to place it in front of the Panda like that, turn it white. Then I'm going to go back on simple shapes, onto the bricks, and you see how it's glitching like that? That's something we don't want. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out a rug, put the rug as the background, then put your brick right there as the arm, and then turn the arm black. Adjust the beanbag chair just a little, and then do the same thing on the other side with the rug. So again, the rug just prevents it from looking all glitchy like it did before. Alright, once you got your arms together, you're going to use the same brick that you did for the arms, and you're going to make legs. You're going to turn the Panda's legs black, just like that. Go ahead and delete your rug, and voila, you have your Panda chair. Alright, the turtle beanbag chairs are super easy. All you do is take out a small and big disc, just like that. The bigger disc is going to be a darker green, the head is going to be a lighter. Then you're going to pull out your beanbag chair, change it to the color of the big disc. Then you're going to go through your bowls, the small bowl, turn it black, and there is your turtle's eyes. And there you have your turtle. Alright, next we have our wolf chair. This is personally my favorite beanbag chair. You're going to take out a large circle shape, turn it gray, then you're going to take another large circle shape, turn it the same color. Now we're going to go ahead and go under castle and take out your shield mount for ears. This is what I use for the ears for animals like the wolf. And we're going to take another shield mount, and we're going to put it on the other side like this. Once you do that, you're going to take the bowls out, the small bowl, and change the color to black for the eyes. And once you do that, we're just going to go back to the ears. Go back on castle and shield mount, and you see how it's doing the glitching thing again? We don't want that. So we're going to put that aside and take out your rug. Put the rug as the background, then come back with your shield mount. And there you go, no glitch. Turn it to a lighter gray, and voila, there is your ear. I did the other side. Now I'm going to take out my simple shapes and take out the brick. That way the brick's like that. And we're going to just slant the bricks like this and turn them into the same gray you turn the ear. And then you can't forget the nose, which is the black bowl. And then your beanbag chair, you have your arms. And the same way you do your arms like you did on the Panda, we're going to do the legs. And there you go, guys. This is how you make your wolf chair. All right, next we have up is the Kitsune Chair. You're gonna take out another large disc and turn it this color. And then you're gonna take out another large disc and put that on top of this disc and turn it to the same tannish color for our Kitsune. Then you're gonna use the bowls for the eyes and you're gonna color the bowls black. So it should look exactly like that. Next, we're gonna go ahead and do the nose. The Kitsune's nose is black, as you can see. It also helps if you do have the pet, you guys, because then you can just go back, look at the pet and compare. It helps a lot if you do actually have the Kitsune pet or whatever pet we're building. All right, then you're gonna go ahead, take your beanbag chair and you're gonna turn it to like this reddish, pinkish kind of color. I think this is the closest color to the Kitsune. Then you're gonna go ahead and take 2 of the bricks out because these are gonna be the tail of your Kitsune. So take 2 of the bricks out and rotate them in this angle and it should look like that. All right, and for the Kitsune's tail, we're gonna go under the castle and we're gonna hit a shield mount and we're gonna do the ends of the tail with the shield mount because now it actually looks like that pointy end on your Kitsune's tail. All right, and I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. So again, under castle, you're gonna hit shield mount. That's where you're gonna find these little triangle thingies. And there you go. I'm just gonna look at my Kitsune here. And I see that we are missing the ears. So we're gonna use the same thing, under castle, shield mount, and we're gonna use this as the ears, the exact same way we did the ears on our wolf. All right, and the ears look perfect. Now what you're gonna wanna do is take out a rug because we're gonna start building on top of the rug like we did on our wolf's ears to avoid that little glitching part. And I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. We're gonna take out another shield mount. And right here, you see how it's glitching? We want to avoid doing that. That's why we pulled out the rug. So we're gonna just build on top of the rug, like this. And again, the struggle is real. I'm building off my iPhone, so. And there we go, the ear's looking perfect. I just do it to the other side and voila. Your ears should look like this at the end. Now what I'm about to do next is I'm gonna pull out the glass because if you notice, the Kitsune does have the little arrow thing going on its head. So I'm just gonna use the glass to make the little arrows on the forehead of our Kitsune. This is completely optional. I just do it because I like detail in my animals. So you don't have to do it, but I recommend it because it makes your Kitsune chair look a little bit more detailed and a little better. And that should do it. It looks exactly like our Kitsune. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pull my Kitsune out and voila. All right, you guys, now we're about to do the unicorn chair. So what you're gonna do, same as always, pull out 2 large discs and stack them on top of each other, just like this. And you're gonna turn both the discs white. You can do an off-white if you want, that's what I'm doing, just so you guys can see it. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my unicorn because it helps if you do have the pet, just to look back on it. And my unicorn has black eyes. So we're gonna do the small bowls and we're gonna change those bowls black. And that's gonna be my unicorn's eyes. Gonna adjust it a little if you have to. And perfect. Now I'm gonna start doing the small area, which will be the nose of my unicorn. It's just literally simple shapes in the small disc. That's what you're gonna use. Now, just like our wolf and our kitsune, the unicorn's ears are pointy. So we're gonna go ahead and do the shield mount. All right, sweet. And just like before, we're gonna take out the rug and we're gonna build on top of the rug. Take out another shield mount, put it on top of this shield mount, and we're gonna turn it into like a light pink because it looks like our unicorn's ears are a lighter kind of pink. So we're gonna do that. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Oh my God, the struggle is real. Okay. Now we got that, and then we're just gonna do it to the other side. Just like that. All right, so it's not a unicorn chair without the chair. So we're gonna pull out our beanbag, center it just like so. And we're gonna turn the beanbag chair white, just like that. And we're just gonna adjust the unicorn's nose a bit. Now we're gonna take out our brick, which is under simple shapes again. And we're gonna use the brick as the unicorn's like leg, arms, whatever you wanna call them. I'm just gonna call them the unicorn's arms. So the arms are gonna look like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my unicorn's legs. All right, and our unicorn is coming together. I'm gonna just take a look at my unicorn here. And this is the hardest part we're gonna do. It's gonna be the horns and the back of the hair. So we're gonna go ahead and take out a barrier, put it against the wall. Make sure your barrier is touching the wall itself and not the shape, because we want it to go through the shape, just like that. And I'm gonna turn into a baby just so I can get into the small crevice right there. And I'm gonna go through my trees, and this is gonna be the unicorn's horn. So once you pull out, I think I used the tiny tree for this one, only because the ceiling I'm working with is super short in her house. So I had to use a tiny tree, but you can use the tiny tree, the small tree, whichever, and just turn that tree bright pink. It should look like that. That will be our unicorn's horn. All right, so now I want to start working on the unicorn's like hairs on the back of their neck. And literally what I use for that is the shield mounts under castle. Same thing we used for the ears. And I just turn it a different way than we do the ears. So it's kind of like slanted like that. And then I just change it to the color of the unicorn's hairs on the back. But you see how it was doing the glitching thing again. So you're gonna have to pull out a rug and build on top of that. The next color should be green. So this hair that I'm doing right now is gonna be like a lime green. And then I'm gonna pull out another rug because it's gonna glitch. Once again, we wanna avoid that glitch. Pull out another rug, put it on top there, and then turn this piece yellow. And there we have it, you guys. You have your unicorn's hairs. Now you can do it on the other side. In my house, I have it on both sides, but I'm just showing you one side. All you do is the same thing you did on this side of the unicorn if you want to do the other side. Now I'm gonna work on the unicorn's hot pink tail. It's literally 2 of the shield mounts under castle again, and you're just gonna turn them to look like that and turn them both pink. And there you go, you guys. There is our unicorn chair. All right, up next we have our penguin chair. So we're gonna take 2 of the large discs, turn them black, and we're gonna adjust them to look just like that. And I'm just gonna take a look at my penguin here, and I notice he has an orange beak. So what we're gonna use for the beak is under castle, and we're gonna do the shield mount again and turn it orange. But I do notice that there is like a white area around my penguin's face and body. So we're gonna go ahead and take 2 small discs and we're gonna put them together. But we're gonna make sure they're actually inside of each other. So it's a little, I don't know how it is on the computers or iPad, but on the iPhone you can kind of just, you know, switch your views and stick them in there just like that. And then turn them white. It should be like that. Then you put your beak on top of it. Now we're gonna go ahead and take out our beanbag chair, and we're gonna turn the beanbag chair white as well. Now we have a little bit of a cut off between the face and the beanbag chair. So we're just gonna add another small disc, and we're gonna adjust it and turn it white. That way it looks like our penguin has a full white body. All right, this is starting to look perfect. Now I'm gonna use the bowls for eyes, the small bowl, and we're gonna turn the small bowl black. Just like that. Now you could stop here, but I like to add a little extra. So I'm gonna put legs on my penguin and I'm gonna make them orange, but I'm gonna make them a little tinier. Just like that. So I'm gonna kind of just shove the brick all the way inside. It's starting to look like my penguin. Now I just need my hands, and instead of using the bricks, the penguin's arms are kind of just like triangular shaped. So I'm gonna use the shield mounts, and we're gonna turn both the shield mounts black. Just like that. And there you guys have it. There is your penguin chair. All right, this is the last pet chair we're gonna do, and that's the dragon. If you guys wanna check out part 2 of this video, it will include the griffin, a frog, and kangaroo, and many other animals. So without further ado, let's get started on the dragon. Again, you're gonna take out 2 large discs and turn them red. Then get your beanbag chair, and you're gonna turn your beanbag chair like that tan color. That way it matches your dragon's stomach. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the dragon's eyes, which are the bowls. 2 small bowls, and you turn them black. All right, and just like the unicorn, we're gonna do the smaller disc and put it right in front of our dragon's face, because that's gonna be like the nose area of our dragon. Then we're gonna go ahead and do the dragon's legs. And you're gonna turn the dragon's legs into the same color as you did your dragon. All right, once you do that, this is gonna be the hard part. We're gonna do the dragon's horns. So like the unicorn, you're gonna need to take your barrier out. Make sure the barrier is against the wall and not the dragon's head, because we want it to go through the dragon's head, like through the shape if we're gonna build. I'm gonna take my dragon out. And for the dragon's horns, I'm gonna use the trees. And I usually go with the fairy trees because they look pretty cooler. So I'm gonna do my tiny fairy tree, just like that. Oh my God, why? No! Oof. All right, Lyra, I love you. Help, seriously? You teleported to me. Okay, back to where we were, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do my fairy tree, and I'm doing the tiny. Again, I'm doing the tiny because of the ceiling. Ceiling is very close to the ground, so just gotta do what I can work with. And then I'm gonna turn it into like that tan, I believe, color. The same color you did for your dragon's beanbag chair for the stomach. That's the color I used for the horns. All right, now I'm just gonna fix the tree a little bit because I see how it's poking out of the dragon's forehead area, and I don't want that, so you might want to just play around with the tree until you can get it into the right angle. All right, once you accomplish that, delete your barrier, and then we're gonna start on the wings. For the wings, we're gonna use simple shapes, and we're gonna use 3 of the bricks, and we're gonna put them together like this. All right, once you got that, you're gonna go under the cute category and take out your hello sign. And we're gonna go ahead and take out 4 hello signs because we're gonna change the text in the periods, just like that. So I already changed my hello to just a whole bunch of periods, and we're gonna put it into the center of the wing, just like this. All right, so I'm noticing something doesn't really look right, so I'm gonna pull out my dragon, and I notice my dragon has tan wings. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the wings tan instead of the red color I originally used. And I'm gonna fix the wings just a little bit. I notice how the wings are doing its little glitching thing, so I'm just gonna put the rug behind the wings and build with the shapes on top of the rug, just like how I'm doing right now. And then once I'm done, you should see that there's no longer any glitching. I'm gonna do it on the other side. And there's no more glitching. All right, now I'm seeing a little bit too much tan, so we're gonna take out another large disc and turn it red and put it in the center of the dragon's body, and then put the beanbag chair back and rearrange the legs. Now I'm gonna take my red hello sign that I turned into dots and just put it at the crease of the wing, just like that. Perfect. Right like that on my dragon's wing. Alright, once it starts to look like that, I'm just gonna play around with the shapes a little more because it still looks a little weird to me. I'm gonna try to remove the smaller circle and put the bigger circle there. Maybe like that, and then put the smaller circle back. But now it looks a little bit more weird. I mean, I guess I could have left it like that. Didn't look too bad, but I'm very picky. So I just went ahead and deleted the small circle. So you can keep it there if you want. I deleted mine. And this should be your finishing product. I picked up my dragon, and there you go, guys. That is your dragon chair. Thank you guys again for watching part 1 of this video. Again, part 2 should already be posted, and that will include the griffin, frog, kangaroo, and many more animals. Love you guys so much, and stay jazzy. Thanks for watching again, you guys. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at HeyI'mJasmine, and be sure to hit that subscribe button for more of my future builds. Remember, be kind to one another.